introduce the people who are on either side. On my right, we have the actress who's playing Dr. Megan Hunt, who's a neurosurgeon who gets into an accident and then becomes a medical examiner that solves puzzling crimes, and that is Dana Delaney. We have her boss, and I'm take the day off today, or at least this hour, Miss Jerry Ryan. An executive producer who's done countless films, and Matt Gross has been really a big supporter of bringing this TV series to Rhode Island. So Matt Gross. And the gentleman who wrote and created the show and is also executive producer, he's had a fantastic year. He also wrote The Karate Kid, the Jada Smith. And his film did $350 million worldwide, so kudos to you. And Sunil Nair, who has worked on countless TV shows, including Homicide and CSI Miami. And we thank you for also making it happen here in Rhode Island.
I am from New England, and I'm from Connecticut. I know that doesn't count to you. And I had not been living in, back east for 20 years. And I have to be honest with you, when we found out that we were going to be shooting in Rhode Island for the series, I was kind of like, really? Okay, I left 20 years ago. And it's been a revelation to me. I feel like I'm home again. I really do. I feel like I walk down the street and these are my people. This is my family. And I see faces and they're people that I grew up with. And the last time I was in Providence was 1975. It's been a while. And I used to go to a restaurant called Dave's Potbelly. I don't know. It was fantastic. So you've always had great food here. But I kept saying to Joe, my driver, I went to this place, Dave's Potbelly. And he said, I don't know. He's from Rhode Island. He said, I don't know. Finally, he had to ask a cop to find out where it was, and we traced it down. And I was like, coming home again. Oh, that used to be Dave's Potbelly. But I live down city, and I love it. I look out my window, and I feel like I am looking at an Edward Hopper painting. It is so beautiful. I just stare out the window for as long as I can. I see the light change. And on a political note, I am the co-president of the Creative Coalition with Tim Daly, who also lived in Providence for a while. And the arts are so important to our country, and I'm so happy that Providence and Rhode Island recognize that. You have the most creative city I have ever been to. It's, besides the colleges, just this feeling of the students and people of all age who are accepting here. You're accepting of sexuality, you're accepting of creativity. There's always something going on here. Every weekend there is some event, somebody's celebrating something. We came here in the summertime, and I moved into my apartment, and I was like, what else is going on this weekend? There's something going on. Thursday nights, nothing closes down till 1 o'clock in the morning. And at first I was like, do people sleep in the city? And now I've grown to love it. I look forward to every weekend there's some event. Water fire. Where else would you find that in this country? No place. It's so unique. And everybody said it already, but it's so easy to shoot here. The locations are 15 minutes away. There are buildings that you will never see in any other movie, any other TV show. It's unique to this town. Everybody's been invited. The crews are so good, so talented. People would be lucky to shoot here. And it is good for the economy, and it's good for the arts, it's good for the soul of our country. I just want to thank you. I don't want to leave. I really don't want to leave now. They come back. Everybody I've worked here has grown up and lived here. they come back. So I just want to say